Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to XWF Tremors 2. The first show was such a success that the owner has commissioned more of these shows. So we are opening with another debut here tonight of Selena Del Sol. And I've heard a lot about this individual, man. She's a fast athlete. She's an athletic individual. She has been absolutely killing it on the indie scene. This is her debut here in any UCT show. So she's got it all on the line to prove to us, the crowd, everyone watching at home, why she should be a mainstay here in XWF, and who knows, maybe some other shows too. But I'm liking this music, man. It's got a vibe to it. I'm freaking jigging around out here. I'm vibing. And look at this, man. You can see Selena Del Sol just taking her time. She's just making her way down. The crowd very excited for this, man. Glad to have another packed house for Tremors. As I said, we are hard at work on planning and creating the next season of XWF Shockwave, but right now we are not ready to bring that to the TV, to the show, to the YouTube. We've got to take our time and really deliver that. But in the meantime, sounds like we're gonna get plenty of Tremors to keep us going. So here we go, Selena Del Sol. And who's she facing? Okay. Selena Del Sol is going to be facing off against XWA veteran Venus Vegas. I'm a big fan of this individual, man. She has totally turned her career around. You know, back in 2006, 2007, when she was in the XWA, she was a valet for a guy called Dirt Diggler. Ever since XWA folded, she went away, she honed her craft, she really put the work in, she wrestled all over the world, and then when she came to XWF last season, in her debut match, she challenged Belmore for the XWF Women's Championship, and she took her to a great match, man. And ever since then, every time we've seen Venus Vegas in the ring, she has showed why she is a veteran, and she brings a lot to the table. Here tonight, Selena Del Sol, if she could beat Venus Vegas, that would be an incredible way to start her career here tonight. And look at this, round the waist, a bit of chain wrestling. You've got to love to see it. Snap near there from Selena Del Sol. And she's holding the chin, holding the jaw, and look at this, Venus moving up to her solid base down, pulls her over with the headlock takeover, and that's ground headlock into head scissors here from Selena Del Sol. These girls going one-to-one, step-to-step, toe-to-toe like a dance, and now into a headlock on the ground, and Selena pushes her way up, and now a standing headlock, putting a weight on Venus Vegas. Digs her toes into the canvas. Look at this, using her body weight against the rope, bounces her off. Big leap over the top there from Venus Vegas. Look at this big scoop slam. No, Selena slips over the back, pushes her away, runs over. Look at this. Oh, pulls her through with the legs. Look at this for the cover, and Venus Vegas grabs the bottom rope. That's ring awareness there from the veteran. Grabbing the wrist there from Selena Del Sol, bounces her off the rope, goes to grab around the head, but Venus Vegas kicks her down, and look at this, inside cradle, rolls her through. For the cover, that's a 1, that's a 2, and a kick out just before the 2, and you can see Selena was surprised, but she's up to her feet. Irish whip from Venus Vegas, what she got in mind, hit toss, Selena holds on, no, oh, she pulls her through. Selena tried to make a solid standing base and center gravity, but for the 1, for the 2, to put her away, and it's not enough. You know, she dug herself into the ground, tried to base herself, and Venus just launched her into that hip toss. And now look at this, grabbing the legs, picks her over, no, kicks her away. The strong thighs and leg muscles from Selena Del Sol, and there with a beautiful jumping meteora into the face, taking Venus down to the ground. Lifting her up to her feet, what she got in mind, grabs the wrist, Irish whip into the corner, Selena drives in with a nice body splash. Look at this energy, runs straight across the ring, and again in a second 1. Venus still on her feet, but wait, oh, sit out face buster there from Selena Del Sol. For the cover, leg hook to put Venus Vegas away. 1, 2, to put her away, and it's not enough. Venus Vegas kicks out here tonight on Tremors. What a way to open the show with women's action. Venus trying to get up to her feet. Selena Del Sol with a nice forearm strike and a kick to the chest there, taking her off her feet. Beautiful offense on display here so far from Selena Del Sol, fighting the XWA veteran, sweeps her legs out, and now going down again with the leg hook for the cover. That's a 1, and a kick out just after the 1 by Venus Vegas, but every time you kick out, you are exerting energy. Sugar glucose, as I always say, in the bloodstream. You're using it. Head under the arm. Big suplex here from Selena Del Sol. Stalling style, but no, over the top goes Venus Vegas. Look at this. Oh, God. Drags her head down onto her knee. And look at this knee drop into the abdomen. Vintage Venus Vegas assault. And now grabs the leg hook for the cover from Venus Vegas. 1, 2, to put Selena Del Sol away. And she kicks out here tonight on Tremors. It's not enough. Selena trying to get up to her feet, still stunned from that knee drop. And look at this beautiful, beautiful gut-wrench suplex there from Venus Vegas. And look at this, Selena Del Sol tried to sit up, and now Venus Vegas using the surfboard, stretching the arms, knee in the spine, and just bending and stretching the arms and shoulder blades. This works down your spine and all sorts of muscles. Really pulling back on those wrists. And look at this, Selena's trying to get up to her feet, using her legs up to her feet, pulls the arm out, elbow shot to the abdomen, fighting out. That's what she needed as the crowd clapped her in. And now look at this big gut wrench. What she got in mind with the pump handle? No! Over the top goes Venus Vegas, punches her in the back of the head, bounces her off the ropes. Here comes off the ropes. Here comes Selena. Oh, look at this, into a wheelbarrow bulldog. You've gotta love it. What innovative offense here tonight, and Selena is starting to feel it, starting to feel the energy of the crowd. Oh God, wow, nearly kicked her head off her shoulders. What a drop kick, and you can see Venus Vegas holding her head there, and Selena staying on the attack. What she got in mind? Look at this, a gut wrench of her own, giving her some of her own medicine. And now Selena Del Sol under the bottom rope. What she got in mind as she climbs up top. Venus up to her feet. Look at this. Oh, flying clothesline. Beautifully executed. And now Selena, look, she's getting in the mood, man. She's getting in the zone. She's getting a little dance on. Look at this. Venus lifting herself up against the ropes. And what Selena got in mind? Grabs the wrist. Irish whip reversal from Venus Vegas. Goes for a back body drop. Jumps over the top. Rolls under the arm. Look at this. Oh, back. Oh, my God. Keep up. Drop kick in the side of the head. Wow. She's fired up, man. And the fans getting behind her. What a combination. What a freaking combination. And now, Selena Del Sol going up top. I know what this is. This is her finishing maneuver. It's called the Swan Song. And she's going to hit it. And if she hits it, this is lights out for Venus Vegas. The Swan Song! The Swan Song! No! She misses, and look at her holding her spine. High risk, high reward, but it didn't pay off, and a kick in the face by Venus Vegas, taking her off her feet. And that could be all she wrote as she hooks the leg for the cover. That is a 1. That is a 2 to put Selena Del Sol away, and Selena Del Sol kicks out here tonight on Tremors, and you can see the disappointment in Venus Vegas's face. But she knows with her veteran instinct that she has to stay on her now. This is her opportunity. This is her advantage with these strong forearm smashes. A kick to the abdomen. What she got in mind? Kick to the abdomen again. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, beautiful cross arm neck breaker. Drags her into the canvas, and that could be all she wrote. That could be it for the cover. 1. 2 to put Selena. She gets her hand on the rope, and the referee sees it, and Venus immediately realizes that even though she didn't kick out, she grabbed the bottom rope. She's still in the game. What a performance here tonight from Selena Del Sol. Forearm smash there from Venus Vegas. Drags her away from the ropes. Look at this, head under the arm. Oh, hoists her up. Bounces her off the top rope. One hand. Oh, God. Rebounds, catapult, slingshot style suplex off that rope, and you can see Venus Vegas turning her up for a Venus flytrap, and this could be it. Here we go, the finisher maneuver, Venus flytrap. Oh, Selena forward flips out of it, strike to the face. Selena Del Sol rolls her through, jumps over with the jackknife cover for the 1, for the 2 to put Venus Vegas away, and Venus Vegas kicks out just in time, milliseconds up to her feet. She doesn't know where he is. Twist the arm. Oh, God, lost in the woods. From Selena Del Sol, her signature maneuver, leg hook for the cover. 1, 2 to put Venus Vegas away on Tremors, and it is not enough. Venus Vegas kicks out here tonight. What a match from these two, and you can see Selena Del Sol knows she has got to pull out more. Whatever you've got in the tank, my girl, you've got to pull it out. Front face lock, knee to the face, right in between the eyes, stunning. Venus Vegas pulls her down and hits her with another knee, right in between the eyes, grabs the wrist, Irish whip. Venus Vegas goes into the corner. Selena Del Sol soaking up the admiration of the fans. What she got in mind as she runs in. Venus Vegas, oh my God, spears her. Venus Vegas just speared her as she ran into the corner. And look at this, lifts her up to her feet. Venus Vegas, kick to the abdomen, kick to the chest. Oh, spinning heel kick, the signature combination of Venus Vegas. And now she taunts Selena Del Sol up to her feet. She doesn't know what day of the week it is, and she locks it in. This time, the Venus flytrap, and she hits the finishing maneuver with the bridge for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and Venus Vegas defeats Selena Del Sol here tonight in her debut on Tremors. What a match from these two, man. I'm not going to take anything away from Selena Del Sol. I mean, look at some of these replays, man. She really took Venus Vegas to a great match here tonight on Tremors. You know, the debut of Selena Del Sol. Look at that, beautifully executed, man. Nearly pulled her freaking head off her shoulders. And that was a close cover there. Look at that, man. That was a 1, that was a 2, and that was so close, man. So close, but she just couldn't pull it off. Venus Vegas with her combination, that classic vintage combo, straight into a Venus flytrap, and there is not many people that can kick out of that move. Props go out to Selena, man. I hope we can see more of you. I hope that the owner has plans for her, because I was really impressed with her debut. But here tonight, Venus Vegas picking up a very, very nice win on Tremors. Celebrating with the fans. You know, I'm glad that the fans have time for Venus Vegas, man. She's really, really a great athlete, a great wrestler, and I'm glad that we've got her on the XWF roster. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining Tremors. As I said earlier, we are hard at work on the next season of Shockwave. We're just not ready to bring that to you. But for now, we do have some Tremors, and Selena Del Sol just got back in the ring, and look at this. Look at this. Venus Vegas says respect, and she puts her hand out. Look at this. Selena shakes the hand, man. What a match. What a match from these two. Really impressive way to open the show. And I don't think anyone is going to hold that loss against Selena Del Sol. She really showed what she could do here tonight. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, if you follow social media, you will know that the main event here tonight will be Brendan X defending the No Holds Barred Championship against one half of Bronx Bunny, Skinner. We do also have one other match. I don't know what it is. We're about to find out. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, the supernatural, as it always says. That was quite good. And Matt King making his way down to the ring. Another XWA veteran. This guy is a hardcore legend, man. And let me tell you a little story, because I know how good this guy is. I've known how good this guy is for a long time. And I know that people that followed the original XWA, or people that followed the original run of XWF, they knew how good this guy was, man, because he always goes out there, and there's a reason he's called the Supernatural. But some of the newer fans, the guys that joined XWF and started watching it throughout the last season, they maybe didn't have so much, you know, to go by on Matt King. And I know a lot of people, when he won the match to go to Absolution to face Brendan X, people thought, who's this guy, man? Who is Matt King? Matt King absolutely delivered at Absolution 2, man. He took Brendan X to his freaking limit. It was a great match at Absolution, and I'm really interested to see what Matt King's gonna do here tonight on Tremors. You know, just because he's a hardcore guy, this guy is also a great athlete and a great wrestler. Who's he gonna be facing off against? Okay, another guy we haven't seen for a little while. This is going to be good, man. This has potential to be a very, very good match. And I know that a lot of people don't like Jacob Drake, man. I get it. He's got an abrasive personality. He's got an abrasive attitude. You know, he knows how to wind people up. Yet it gets a little handle and goes and winds you up, because that is what he does. He gets in the head of his opponents with his cockiness, with his arrogance. And this is the thing. Every time you boo this guy, it's a sick satisfaction to him, man. I would say it actually fuels him. So just remember that, because this guy, you know, he's an asshole and he's glad, as he always says, man. He says, call me an asshole, I'm glad. That's what he does. But what I will say about Jacob Drake, man, is for all the negativity, for all the, you know, the assholeness that he gives off, for the cockiness, for the arrogance, this guy is a phenomenal wrestler. And people underestimate just how good this guy is in the ring, man. He's one of the best chain wrestlers on the freaking roster. And Matt King's going to try and chain him right now. So let's see how this goes. Beautiful into a wrist lock from Jacob Drake. Smooth like freaking butter. And now, look, Matt King's got chops, man. Don't doubt Matt King just because he's a hardcore guy. This guy can chain as well. And look, Jacob Drake, man, he makes it look freaking easy. Straight into a headlock. Elbow shot on the back of the head. I didn't say he had honor. I never said he had honor, man. Look at this front, really with that headlock, and Matt King now pushing him back against the rope, pushes him up with force. What's Matt King got in mind? Sleeps under Jacob Drake off the rope, leaps over him. Matt King still athletic, no matter how many years he's got in the tank. And look at this, strike to the face there from Jacob Drake. Goes to grab Matt King under the arm, kick to the back of the leg, kick to the back of the leg, kick to the back of the leg. This is that martial arts and kung fu background of Matt King, that yoga background, and a beautiful leg lariat, taking him off his feet. For the cover, Jacob Drake didn't see it coming for the 1, for the 2, and a kick out just before the 2 there by Jacob Drake. It is close, but it ain't close enough for a 3, my friend. Jacob Drake holding his head, Matt King striking him across the shoulder blades. This is what you gotta do, stay on him. Irish whip, bounce back, no. Kick to the abdomen from Jacob Drake, strike from Jacob Drake. These little left hand jabs, look at this. Knife edge chop, strike to the face, knife edge chop, strike to the face, knife edge chop, knife, strike to knife, shot. Massive combo of strikes there from Jacob Drake. I mean, he ain't a martial artist, he ain't a kung fuist, but he can strike you like a street fighter. Head under the arm. Look at this beautiful suplex. And did you see him turning in midair? That is, people underestimate Jacob Drake now. For the 1, for the 2, to put him away, and a kick out, a big kick out from Matt King, but he's feeling that suplex. And look at Jacob Drake torn into the fans because he knows that he's in control right here, right now. Matt King up to one knee. Jacob Drake kicking him across the side of the head. Matt King up to his feet. Left hand jab. Strike to the face from Jacob Drake. Look at this. Goes round the waist. Slips behind him. Kick to the back of the leg. Matt King. Head under the arm. Matt King. Matt King. Matt King. Oh! Spinning back suplex. Dropped him right on his freaking neck. Danger 101 for the cover 1. 2 to put Jacob Drake away. And Jacob Drake kicks out on 2.5. 2.5 or 2.541, I would say, if you want to be exact. Up to his feet, grabs him by the wrist. Irish whip from Matt King, running in. Look at this, Jacob Drake goes for a line. Matt King does it all, clothesline to the back of the head. The quick reflexes like freaking Spider-Man or something. Spidey sense, you know, from Marvel. For the cover 1, 2 to put Matt King away, and Matt King kicks out of that clothesline to the back of the head. Stamping on the back of the head now, and this is where Jacob Drake gets down. Look, this is what I said. He gets in your head. He knows what he's doing, man. It's all about mind games to him. He drugged his face, dragged it all over the canvas, and an elbow dropped him in the back of the head. And the fans boo, and it fuels him, man. I'm telling you that. Massive blows his face onto that turnbuckle there. And now Jacob Drake, look at this, lining him up, putting him into the middle rope across it. Look at this, knees to the abdomen. Vintage Jacob Drake offense. And you could see Matt King holding his abdomen. And look at the cockiness. Jacob Drake just wiping his shoes onto Matt King. The disrespect to this XWA veteran. And look at this, Jacob Drake kicks him over, grabs him by the hair, pulls him up. Look at the arm round the throat. Look at this, Jacob Drake. Now look at this. And now moves him down into a seated crossface with the arm hook round the neck. This is what... He's innovative, man. Say what you want about the guy, but look at this submission. Putting all his body weight in, digging his heels to really stretch back on Matt King. And Matt King trying to fight out, elbow shot to the face, and a second one out, third one, and Jacob Drake lets go of the hold. Holding his face up to his feet. Matt King, oh God, he punched his head off with a Superman punch. And now Matt King torn into the fans, and you can hear them behind him, man. Look at this, lifting Jacob Drake up to his feet. Look at this snapmare from Matt King. Matt King, oh, knife edge chop across the back. Matt King, oh, and a kick in the chest cavity. And Jacob Drake goes onto his back. And now Matt King lifts him up by his head. What has he got in mind? Grabs the wrist. Irish whip, chases him in, clothesline over the top rope, and Jacob Drake comes crumbling down to the outside. Matt King, you can see that he's fired up, man. And Jacob Drake rocked, shocked, confused, trying to get up to his feet, up to one knee, up to his feet. Matt King off the rope. Oh, corkscrew, forward body press to the outside, and he wipes out Jacob Drake. That right there is VINTAGE, Matt King, vintage. Picking Jacob Drake up to his feet. Oh, smashes him into that audience barrier. And what's Matt King got in mind? Look at this, grabbing him by the neck, just pulling him over onto that audience barrier. Matt King, Matt King, Matt King. Oh, knee trembler right in the side of the head, and Jacob Drake holding his neck. And Matt King really rallying up the fans here tonight on XWF Tremors. Matt King staying on the offense, picks him up by his head, rolls him back in the ring as the ref hits a 6 count. And look at this, Matt King saying, get up to your feet, get up to your feet, torning him up. Jacob Drake don't know where he is. Another vintage rope springboard dropkick. Some of the best in the business, man. Tell me a guy who does a better springboard dropkick than the Supernatural. For the 1, for the 2, this could be it. For the 3, no. Danger close, but Jacob Drake kicks out at 2.8999999. And now Matt King again, really rallying up the crowd, getting on fire. This is what you want to be. Kick to the abdomen, Serenity, it's all she wrote. No, punch to the abdomen, and a second one, and a third one, fighting for his own survival is Jacob Drake. Irish whip off the rope. Matt King, Matt King, Matt King, Matt King. Oh, God! Supernatural! For the cover leg hook, 1, 2, 3 to win. No, and look at Matt King. He's already had him for sure. He's already had him. But Jacob Drake kicked out as Matt King bounced off of the rope. I mean, you can't write this stuff, man. How does he do it? Big open hand palm strike, and a second one there, and a third one just slapping up the face of Jacob Drake. Irish whip into the corner, and Matt King just following him in. What's he got in mind? Kick to the knee, kick to the inside knee, strike. Oh, the speedball, Matt King's speedball, speedball punches all over his face. Look at this, beautiful. Oh my God! And the fans chanting yes for that. Matt King on fire. Look at this. Runs in. Jacob Drake. Oh, and he just about gets a foot up to defend himself. Runs in. Oh, sweeps out the leg. Jacob Drake for a cover. Not like this. 1, 2. Not like this. Not like this. Matt King gets a shoulder up. Milliseconds away from 3. Up to his feet, big forearm smash there from Jacob Drake. Starting to build momentum in a comeback. Under the arm goes Matt King. What's he got in mind? Matt King has a guri. No, Jacob Drake avoids the signature maneuver. Goes for a clothesline. Matt King blocks it. Jacob Drake blocks that. Matt King blocks that with strikes to the abdomen. Look at this Irish whip reversal from Jacob Drake. These guys firing on all cylinders and a forearm smash. And Matt King in a dangerous position because Jacob Drake lines him up like a player hater. The finishing maneuver of Jacob Drake, a move that has put many a man away. This could be it. Leg hook for the 1. For the 2. For the 3. And Jacob Drake puts Matt King away here tonight on XWF Tremors. What a match. What a freaking match. These guys are no strangers to each other. They faced off twice before, each with 1 win respectively. Once when Matt King defended his No Holds Barred Championship, once when Jacob Drake defended his Internet Championship. So tonight makes it 2-1 in the favor of Jacob Drake. Jacob Drake picks up the victory over the supernatural Matt King. Great match. Both men went all out, man. Really enjoyed that. If Tremors is going to keep producing matches like this, man, you can sign me up for more of them. I'm liking it. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm hoping you've had a good time so far. We have 1 match left tonight. It will be our main event. It will be the XWF No Holds Barred Championship. Brendan X, the champion, defends his title against the challenger, one half of Bronx Bunny, Skinner. Ladies and gentlemen, that right there is the entrance music of Bronx Bunny. And listen, man, people have underestimated Bronx Bunny for the entire of XWF, man. But I think that last season, they really put themselves on the map. You know, not only did they hold the titles for a long time, but they had some great quality matches. And they even had some great single stuff, man. You can't underestimate Bruiser and Skinner. People just don't like them. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they're not necessarily nice people. Maybe it's because they align themselves with Damage Inc. But I can separate liking someone as a person from what they can do in the ring. And I can tell you now, Skinner is a damn good wrestler. He might not be flashy now. He might not do flips. He might not do dives. But this guy will strike you harder than most, man. This guy will do what he has to do to win. That's why he's so efficient at what he does. You know, if you go back to Eye for an Eye, Skinner really showed what he can do in singles there in that gauntlet match. But what can he do here tonight when he faces off against the XWF No Holds Barred champion? This guy right here, man, ever since he walked in 2 feet into the door of XWF, man, Brendan X has shown why he is as good as everyone said he was, man. You know, he's proved to the XWF fans who have taken to him like a duck to water, man. Big fans of Brendan X, just like me, just like most people, man. You can't deny he's a nice guy, he's a likable guy, he's a hard worker, he's a great athlete. And he gets the job done, man. Brendan X was the guy that managed to dethrone Sean Savage for the No Holds Barred title. No one could do that, man. You only have to look at the amount of people and the caliber of people that tried to take that title from Sean Savage, because there were some of the best wrestlers. There were some of the best hardcore wrestlers in XWF, and none of them could take down Sean Savage. You know, Brendan X even failed on the first attempt, man, but it was the second time at Eye for an Eye when he came back as the Antichrist Brendan X. When he came back, and he was the one that could dethrone Sean Savage when he was fighting for Tommy T. Thomas. Brendan X, a great No Holds Barred champion. You know, some really, really good matches here in XWF, some good title defenses. And I'm interested to see here tonight if he can add another title defense to his reign. What I'm going to say, Brendan, don't underestimate Skinner. I know Brendan won't, man. Brendan's a clever guy. He's not the sort of guy that's going to look down his nose on anyone, you know, and that's good, because I think if you underestimate Skinner here tonight, this match could go very south very, very quick. Senior official making his way over to Brendan X. Brendan X looks at the No Holds Barred Championship and hands it over. This is the first time Skinner has challenged for a singles title in his career, I do so believe, here tonight on XWF Shockwave. On XWF Tremors, sorry. Skinner, looking ready for arguably one of the biggest singles matches of his career. Brendan X looking ready for yet another title defense if he can pull it off. Look at this, goes for a grab, but the speed advantage of Brendan X, using it to his advantage with 3 kicks to the back, goes for a strike. You don't want to get in a striking battle with Skinner. That's one thing I'm going to tell you, Brendan. Toe kick, look at this. Oh, he's going to the Victorex, the move of his 1 to put him away, 2 of his men to 3. Oh God, can you imagine? Can you imagine if Skinner had it stolen from him by Brendan X here tonight on Tremors with the roll-up, blocking a kick to the leg? What I said, man. You don't want to strike battle with Skinner. Look at this combination. That is the MMA background of Skinner. Look at this strong Irish whip, bouncing Brendan off. Throw back elbow, just cuts him down. I said, man, no flash, no flare, but he will hit you freaking hard and you will freaking feel it. Look at this strike to the side of the head, and again, smashes the head against the ground, man. This is what I'm not going to keep repeating myself, But Skinner knows what he's got to do now. Runs in for a knee. Brendan moves just in time, and Skinner's knee goes right into the turnbuckle. Brendan strikes, and a big knee, and he knocks Skinner off his feet. Skinner tried to roll away. Brendan rolled him back for the cover. That is 1. That is 2 to retain the no-holds-barred championship, and Skinner kicks out. Skinner seated position, a kick to the back of the head there by Brendan X. What has he got in mind? Wonder what the thought pattern is and what mission plan Brendan has here tonight, knowing that he was going to be fighting Skinner. Blocks a punch there. Brendan X holds on, look at this, pulls himself down, springboard. Oh, Skinner catches him, bounces him off the rope. Oh God, sit out powerbomb from Skinner. And that is what I am talking about, man. Do not underestimate this guy. Grabbing him by the shoulder, rolls him over. Could we have a new no-holds-barred champion? 1, 2, to put Brendan X away, and Brendan kicks out just in time, milliseconds away. And Skinner staying on this, man. Staying on this. He's going straight out. Skinner wasting no time. This is no holds barred. Use what you can and use it to your advantage. And Skinner's got a kendo stick, and he's coming back in the ring. And you can see Brendan still feeling that powerbomb. Look at this, and Skinner just lining him up. Oh, right across the back with the kendo. Brendan holding his back, and a second strike across the back, and a third one from Skinner, and a fourth one. Oh my God, look at this. There's no mercy here tonight. And a fifth one. Oh my God, and a sixth one, Skinner, and a seventh one. Wow. And look at Brendan's back welting up there. Big red marks across it. Skinner lifts him up to his feet. Big right hand strike, man. Brendan taking the brunt of the offense here. And a second one. Brendan falls against the ropes. Skinner, look at this, torn into the fans. What's he got in mind? He's going to clothesline him over the top rope. Here comes Skinner, goes for it. Oh, Brendan throws him over the top rope. And Skinner comes crumbling down, cascading down to the ground, trying to get up to his feet. Brendan off the rope. Brendan, high risk. Oh, tope to the outside. And he takes him out. And look at this, torn into the fans on fire. And Skinner trying to get up to his feet. Enziguri in the side of the head from his knees. And this is where Brendan flicks the switch, man. Flicks the switch, and then right there, just like that, can change the tide of a match. Right like that, the momentum shifts, because if you use high risk, sure, there is a risk, but if you hit it, it can be a game changer. And Brendan's got a ladder. Brendan's got a freaking ladder, and he pushes it into the ring. Look at this, Skinner using those ropes to try and lift himself up to his feet. He doesn't know where he is. He turns around. Brendan grabs him, suplex. Brendan, oh my God, right onto the tailbone. Right onto the tailbone. Brendan for the cover to put Skinner away here tonight. 1, 2 to beat Skinner here tonight. And Skinner kicks out just in the nick of time, kicking out of a suplex where his damn tailbone smashed against a steel ladder. Brendan staying on the attack as he lifts him up by his head. Big forearm smash there from Brendan X. Skinner still on his feet, and a second forearm smash, and a third one, and Skinner using the ropes to try and hold himself up. Irish whip, the no-holds-barred champion bouncing him off the rope, and he hits him with a sling blade. Beautifully done, and Brendan staying on him again. Look at this, another forearm smash, grabs him by the head, European uppercut, and Skinner falls into the turnbuckle. Kick to the abdomen again. Brendan all over him right now like a freaking rash. Irish whip into the corner goes Skinner. Brendan runs in. Skinner throws him over. Brendan holds on, elbow shot to the side of the face. Skinner falls into the middle rope. Look at this, up round the ring post. Beautifully done. Classic Brendan X. And here it comes in. Slingshots his way in with a leg drop to finish off with a little cherry on the top of the bait quill. Leg hook for the cover. That's a 1. That's a 2 to put Skinner away, and Skinner kicks out. Still alive, still surviving, but Brendan X in control with a kick right in between the shoulder blades. Lifting the challenger up to his feet. What's Brendan got in mind? Irish whip again into the corner. Brendan runs at him again. Oh, throws him over the top again from Skinner. Brendan holds on. Wait, Skinner, oh, kendo stick, and just swatted him like a freaking fly. Just swatted the guy off the apron. And Brendan is really feeling that, man. And where's Skinner going now? Skinner's gone to the side of the ring to grab some more hardware. What's he got him? Oh God, oh boy. He's got a solid wood table, and there you go, setting it up, and you can see Brendan still trying to recover from being swatted like a freaking muzzy skeeto. Trying to get up to his feet. Skinner lifts him up, gives him a little helping hand, and throws him into Skinner. What are you doing, man? I don't like the look of this. I do not like the look of this. Skinner eyeing Brendan up. Look at Brendan using the ropes to try and lift himself up. He hasn't seen that table. Oh, Skinner, don't do it. Power slam to the outside. Oh, Brendan pushes his way over. Throws Skinner over the top rope. Skinner's in a bad position. Straight to the face from Brendan. What's he going to try and do? Powerbomb him. Look at this powerbomb from Brendan X. Oh, Skinner fights. Nearly just about slips, but stands on his feet. Strike to Brendan. Now Brendan's in a dangerous predicament. And now Skinner gonna give him just what he was gonna try and give to Skinner. Brendan Skinner. Oh my God! Wow! Brendan might just be dead here tonight with a powerbomb from the apron through that solid wood table. And look at Skinner just trying to breathe. He knows that this is the best opportunity he has had all show. He knows that this could be his ticket to punch with a little ticket machine to take him to his first singles championship as he rolls the champion over for the cover 1. Here tonight on Tremors 2, 3, oh my god, 2.99999 infinity and beyond like Buzz Lightyear. But Brendan's still in the game, and look at Skinner just looking at him. He's going to pin him again. He can't believe that he kicked out of that. Brendan is a resilient son of a gun. 1, 2, but can he kick out again? He kicks out again, and Skinner, you can feel that frustration boiling over him, but look at the fans. The fans, Skinner's going to pin him again, man. He ain't taking no for an answer. 1, 2, to put Brendan away, and Brendan kicks out again. Every time digging down to the depths of his soul. And you can see Brendan's in agony, man. He got powerbombed off the apron through a table, and that is a bad place to be. And look at Skinner. You can see that he's fuming. You can see that he's angry. You can see he's like the Hulk from Avengers, just getting angry. And Skinner going back out the ring again. Brendan's barely moving. Oh, Skinner, man. Skinner's getting steel stares. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Calm down, my guy. Calm down. Look at this, Brendan trying to crawl for the ropes, just trying to find himself up, but Skinner has brought the steel stairs in. And this is a bad place to be if your name is Brendan X right now. Skinner kicks him in the abdomen. And look at this, putting him in between the legs again, and another power bomb. Not onto the steel stairs. Don't do this. Don't do this for the humanity. Strike to the face. Strike to the top of the head. Fighting for survival instinct. Brendan X grabs him by the head. Oh, DDT onto the steel stairs. Oh my god. And he crawls for the cover. Desperation. 1, 2, to put him away. 3. No, Skinner kicks out. Oh my god. Brendan X, in that moment, something clicked in his head, something awokened him, and he had to survive. He DDT'd Skinner's head onto the steel stairs, and Skinner trying to lift himself up. And look at this, Brendan torn into the fans. What has he got in mind? What has he got in mind? Grabbing the wrist. Skinner reverses it. Irish whip Brendan. Brendan backflips off the top rope, under the arm. Under the arm again. Look at this off the rope. Oh, God, takes the head off with the Brendan X comeback. The Brendan X comeback, and now Brendan taunting Skinner up to his feet. What has he got in mind? Because Skinner is dazed in a bad way right now. Kick to the abdomen. Here it comes, the signature powerbomb lung blower. Oh my god. For the cover 1. That's got to be it 2. To retain the title 3. No, Skinner kicks out the powerbomb lung blower. Are you freaking kidding me? I told you not to underestimate this guy, and he is putting on a great match here tonight. You can tell he wants that goal, but Brendan's holding him up for an execution. No, Skinner pushes him away, runs in. Skinner with a scoreboy to steal it here tonight on Tremors. 1, 2, to steal it from the champion. No, Brendan kicks out at 2.9, so close. Skinner picks him up to his feet, goes for a clothesline. Oh, Pele kick from Brendan X. Too quick, too fast, too agile. But Skinner still using the ropes to lift himself up. Look at this, runs at Brendan. Oh, tries to spear him, but Brendan too quick. Sidesteps him. Look at this, execution, and he hits it. He hits the execution, crawls over him. 1, 2, 3, and Brendan retains the No Holds Barred Championship here tonight on Tremors. But look, Brendan's tired, man. Skinner took him to a great match. I ain't gonna tell you any different. Big slaps there from Skinner, but here tonight, Brendan proves why he is at the top of his game right here tonight. Why he is at the top of his game in XWF 2021, as he is still the XWF No Holds Barred champion. And I will not take anything away from Skinner. I will not have anything bad said about his performance here tonight, man. Look at those welts on the back of Brendan. That's brutal. But here tonight, successful and still XWF No Holds Barred champion, Brendan X. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed Tremors episode 2. I'm sure we're going to do a Tremors episode 3. If you guys want Tremors episode 3, just let us know, because in the meantime, we will be working hard on the next season of Shockwave. But as always, I'm the Bear, and as always, peace out.